What's good, crypto family? How are you guys doing this evening? Well, before we kick it off, shout out to Lambo Crypto. Let's run it back.
In the cosmos where the stars align, breaking through Dogelon Mars and Rufus chain, we redefine a few cryptocurrencies, the language of a new frontier, innovating the game, advancing with no fear. We're reaching for the moon, tech in our hands.
I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are
in the cosmos where the stars align, breaking through Dogelon Mars and Rufus chain, we redefine a few cryptocurrencies, the language of a new frontier, innovating the game, advancing with no fear. We're reaching for the moon.
Shout out to me, Lord. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Miss Lowe.
Dogelon and Rufus leading the pack.
Hey man, let's get it up started. So first thing first, before I get started, hello everyone. Hope you guys are having a great evening. I hope you guys are seeing, what's going on right now with the world, But first thing first, this is what Crypto Brown is going to do, right? I'm going to drop a chat where you guys can come up on stage and speak your thoughts, tell me your opinions of what you guys see, with the whole crypto space. What's going on with Dogelon Mars? What's going on with Bitcoin? What's going on with the whole digital asset space? Are you guys feeling what's cooking? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Mr. Benning. I appreciate you, bro. Glad to catch you live, brother. I'm happy that you are in this live. I'm happy that everybody is catching us on live, man. Like, we're all in it to win it. We're all in it for one thing, one purpose. Yeah, generational wealth, financial freedom, but also we got to focus on our health as well. Shout out to Benning for the super chat. Now, again, I just dropped that link down below. Don't you guys be afraid to come on live. Again, we are all family. I like to hear y'all inputs. I like to hear your thoughts. That's why y'all here. Shout out to For Profits. Shout out to Dogelon Meme Lord. What's up, everyone? Look at those infographics. That's Meme Lord done, bruh. Mad Dog Trading. He said we meet on Mars for a beer and steak. Who can? First Time Recipe Media with Lolo. Give her a follow and a subscribe on her YouTube channel. Hello, everyone. I'm going to go through these chats right quick before I get into the news. Shout out to Linda Ellis. What's up, crypto? I'm glad to catch this live. Dogelon Mars, let's go. Man, hey, we're the only digital asset that's ready for that pump. I mean, I know there's more digital assets out there that's ready to explode, but Dogelon Mars is setting that point. Romy Johnson. Hey, what's good, Dogelon? Let's go. Money Mod, Crypto Brown to Mars. Trisno, I'm ready. Jenny, she says, hi, brother. Baby Doge got listed in Binance. I hope Elon will be soon, too. Thank you for all your help. God bless. Dogelon Mars will be listed on Binance. Dogelon Mars will be listed on Coinbase. I mean, why not? Why can't Elon Musk, Dogelon Mars get listed on Binance? I just have a strong belief that we can be on Binance. Now, let's get to the news again. If you guys do click that link and you guys want to come on board, click it. I will see you guys in the studio and I'll add you on to the show. As you guys see, Europe's third biggest stock exchange is exploring launching a Bitcoin and crypto exchange. I like this. Want to know why I like this? Is because they not only just said Bitcoin, but they said and crypto exchange. Of course, you know, the major factor is Bitcoin. Everybody's focusing on Bitcoin, of course. I mean, all the investors are, you know, they're heavily hodling Bitcoin. For us investors who may not be able to afford a whole Bitcoin, I know some of you guys are buying fractions of Bitcoin and other assets, but I know most of your largest holdings is Dogelon Mars. Okay, so this is huge. Welcome to 6 Swiss Exchange, Zurich. Shout out to King Julian, super bullish. Breaking: Louisiana state government now accepts Bitcoin as payment. Family, this is huge. We're having states that's accepting crypto, which is huge. Not just Bitcoin, but crypto in general. They know that they're gonna have to follow down the line on the list. It's not just Bitcoin. I'm like, well, what if this person who's trying to buy this house, he owns Dogelon Mars? Is it accepted anywhere? Well, yes, Dogelon Mars is accepted over 70 countries, not 70 countries, what? 70 something. I had to find that. Someone, if someone see that, pull it back up because it was on crypto.com. But Elon is used as currency and as payment. So think about that. So let's just read into this right quick. Louisiana state government accepts first cryptocurrency payment. Baton Rouge, LA, Louisiana state treasurer John Fleming, MD, announces an innovative transition with states' governments to plan to accept cryptocurrency as a valid form of payment, allowing the integration of digital currency into Louisiana's public operations. Louisiana residents will now have the option to pay for state services from their private, secure crypto wallets. These popular types of cryptocurrencies will be accepted: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Lightning, and USD Coin. In fact, the first cryptocurrency payment was made today to the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries. A unique service converts incoming cryptocurrency payments, depositing US dollar amounts into state government accounts like a credit or debit card transaction. This service protects the state from previous worries about accepting cryptocurrency and promotes the adoption of new technologies in the state's infrastructure. In today's digital age, government systems must evolve and embrace new technologies. By introducing cryptocurrency as a payment option, we're not just innovating. We're providing our citizens with flexibility and freedom in interacting with state services. Additionally, this unique innovation protects our state from any volatility associated with cryptocurrency. Come on, fam. Oh, that's super bullish. That's super bullish. I love that there. That's, you guys already know the state of Wyoming accepts cryptocurrency as payment. I believe that was like the first state back in 2021 that was a hub for crypto in Wyoming. Food for thought. As you guys see here, Trump makes his first Bitcoin transaction. So we're going to go through this video and hear what he does. But with this being said, when you guys seeing Trump, this is not about being pro-Trump or pro-Kamala. This is about financial freedom. They're already doing this and putting this in front of your faces. Most people are not really into that because, you know, they're focusing on what's going on outside. outside of finance. They're not really worried about finance. As long as their bills are paid and whatnot, and they can go party and do this, that's all they're focused on. But we already are ahead of the game. Let's play this video right quick.
On Donald Trump. He is in a bar, I believe, in downtown New York called the Pub Key in downtown Manhattan. Maybe we can play up some sound here, guys, and see if he says anything.
Good.
You're here. Phone. You're just going to scan this QR code here with this phone if you want to take that from them. Scan that QR code right here. Right there. Right there. Just that one. Slight text is difficult.
All right. And fantastic, it went through. Right. I need to refresh the invoice. Refresh the invoice.
Oh, it did go through. All right, we're done.
Perfect.
The first transaction by a president on the Bitcoin protocol. History.
You know what that means? History in the making. Hello, everybody. I got to go back and see those people.
Let's go.
Come on.
Right this way.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
So as you guys see, he did his first transaction in New York City Bitcoin bar. I remember in 2021, it was kind of like a catastrophe. Like, people knew about crypto. They talked about it. They said, only lucky ones became successful into crypto, but they believe it's going to be a dying age. Nothing's going to happen. Then we had the Super Bowl where, they were hosting a lot of NFTs. We came a long way through those years. Yes, we dealt with struggles. Yes, we have dealt with the bear market, as what I used to call it, the Black Friday sale that everybody loves after Thanksgiving. We had that Black Friday sale for 3 consecutive years. 3 consecutive years. I believe Bitcoin had retraced down to the 30,000 or lower than that during those 3 years. Dogelon was down to a low thousands in those years. So, we all had enough time. I mean, yeah, we go through different situations in life and whatnot, but we had enough time. Now, I cannot say, we don't have no time right now, but it just how things are looking right now. The government, the institutions, we're not even talking about the institutions, just the government and the elites. They are ready to flip the switch. Why I say that? Because they don't want too many people to become successful. They don't want them to become multimillionaires and billionaires. There's more people who holds tons of different digital assets. I'm talking about tons of it, where they could be like highly multi-billionaires, not just 1 or 2 billionaire, but multi-billionaires. So, as what I seen earlier today, with Ethereum's value accretion, as you guys see right here, Ethereum value accretion narrative under duress after a 19% drop in ETH DApp volumes. Okay, ETH has struggled to break above 2450 for more than 2 weeks. And the recent 17% drop in Ethereum decentralization application DApp activity has raised concerns, particularly as it affects the layer 2 ecosystem. Traders are now questioning whether the current 2250 support level will hold much longer. On the positive side, Ethereum remains the dominant platform in terms of both activity and development, although competitors are gaining ground. Okay. So, like what Richie Rich sent me in that article, where BlackRock said we're going to deal with a 50% retracement. this could be true. But then again, Jerome Powell, he comes out and he say, if the economy evolves as expected, the appropriate level of the federal funds rate will be 4.4% end of the year and 3.4% at the end of 2025. Okay, so let's hear what Mr. Jerome Powell has to say.
If the economy evolves as expected, the median participant projects that the appropriate level of the federal funds rate will be 4.4% at the end of this year and 3.4% at the end of 2025.
And which that's bullish. That's bullish for us in the crypto space. That's bullish for people who have mortgages and car loans and whatnot who wants to refinance because interest rates are crazy right now. All right. So as you guys see here, U.S. Congressman Warren Davidson says Gary Gensler and the SEC has willfully undermined the ability to custody Bitcoin. It's over $1 trillion just for Bitcoin. Clearly, lots of consumers find value in this space. So you got senators, you got the whole SEC going in turmoil. They're trying to, really halt cryptocurrency in whole. Not just Bitcoin, not just XRP, but they're trying to halt crypto in whole. Because now they're trying to figure out how are these people going to pay taxes? What are they going to do? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to play this and let's hear what he has to say.
And listening to you about this market, especially as a student trying to understand the space, it's over $1 trillion just for Bitcoin. The market's over $2 trillion. Clearly, lots of consumers find value in this space. And frankly, the idea that you could point out that there's only one time that the SEC was even partially wrong has to be willful ignorance. I mean, I don't know how it could be anything other than deceit. It's hard for me to understand because on August 29th, 2023, the Circuit Court upheld the position that the SEC violated the Administrative Procedures Act when it denied Grayscale's application to convert Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into a Bitcoin ETP. Following that decision, the SEC waited until January of 2024 to actually approve the conversion, and they basically was a pure rebuke of the actions. If you look at Debtbox, another pure rebuke. Lawyers would normally get disbarred for the conduct of SEC in the Debtbox case. So there are lots of cases where they've been caught and told that they were wrong by the courts. And the market continues to reinforce that there really is value. Just looking at Bitcoin alone, people right now believe that it's a secure way to store value with a level of confidence of around $60,000. I mean, that's a new security product on the market that you could digitally secure a unit of value.
Hold on. Before I even keep on going in this video, do you hear what he's saying? That the consumers are really seeing that, investing in cryptocurrency, it is a store of value. There's people don't believe in a dollar no more. The Senate is ready to cross over and get into the crypto space. Again, shout out to Tom Emmer. I believe he's going to run for Senate. He's definitely bullish for crypto. But with him, Mr. Davidson out here with this speech and really speaking towards the Congress about crypto, family, it's only in a matter of time for us to explode. But before anything, shout out to Miss Yvonne Bristow. Hey there, family. I miss you, Yvonne. I tagged you on Twitter to see everything was okay. We love you. Let's get straight back to the video, though. Let's hear what he's saying, because he's saying a lot of juicy information.
And people believe in it enough to put almost $60,000 into one unit of measure in a Bitcoin. And they don't just want to store it there. They want to be able to transfer it in a permissionless peer-to-peer way. So if you read the Bitcoin white paper available at bitcoin.org, you could see the concept, even if you just read the abstract. It's not just meant to be parked there or speculated on. It's meant to be able to be moved in a permissionless way. And we don't know how much of that $1 trillion of market cap in Bitcoin is self-custody versus third-party custody. But the SEC, under Gary Gensler's leadership, has willfully undermined the ability for anyone to custody digital assets, not just Bitcoin, but the rest of the space as well. So they've decided.
Oh my God, I've been trying to tell you guys this. I've been trying to tell you guys this. You heard what he said. Not just Bitcoin. Not just Bitcoin, but the whole crypto space. Come on, man. I've been calling it. They've been smoke screening a lot of these retail investors for years. Before we were born, before our great ancestors were born. That was their job, to smoke screen everybody. Okay? They don't want you to get the hidden gem. They don't want you to invest in this. They want you to say securities. They want you to say, hey, you're going to lose all your money out of it. They want to say it's a major risk for you to invest into digital assets. Now, before I even finish the video, hold on, we're going to leave that one right there right quick. As you guys see right now in the markets right now, Bitcoin sitting at $61,533, up 1.53% in an hour. In 7 days, up 7.26%. Ethereum sitting at 23.66. Again, I read what was this? This was posted 2 hours ago, and they were saying here Ethereum has struggled to break above 24.50. Okay, it struggled. They're saying that we may go back down to, you know, the low 22.50s. But as you guys see right here, we're sitting at 23.65. All right. Binance is at 558. Solana's at 133. XRP is at 58 cents. Dogecoin is sitting at 10 cents. The fear and greed index right now is sitting at 38. But our boy Dogelon Mars is sitting at 1277, up 1.83%. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, right? Like, I really don't want Dogelon Mars to shoot up right now. I don't want Dogelon Mars to shoot up right now. Again, listen. I know you guys say, Crypto Brown, you talking crazy. You need to stop smoking what you're smoking. No, the reason why is like, you know, it's like I could follow the hype and just jump and just buy more billions. But then it's like, again, like what I told you guys, like I'm trying to get into the right entry. Okay. I'm not saying the prices right now is not a right entry. It's just I've been buying at these prices. But it's like, dang, what could Crypto Brown do? You know what I'm saying? So as you guys see here, I ain't done with that video. We're gonna get back to that. But as you guys see, Bitcoin Cash. Now this is another thing. We're gonna talk about Bitcoin Cash. We're gonna talk. That's something that you guys want. Man, there's so much information right damn now. I'm going to be honest with you. All right. Bitcoin Cash, Elon. All right. Top cryptocurrencies to watch this week. Now, this was posted 3 days ago. All right. A rebound push last week saw the global cryptocurrency market cap recover $180 billion amid a 9% surge in valuation. As a result, the crypto market cap recovered the $2 trillion mark to end the week at $2.1 trillion. Following their impressive contributions to this rally, here are some top cryptocurrencies to watch this week. So as you guys see, Bitcoin Cash surged 9.36% last week, securing its place above $300. Although it faced a minor correction, it closed the week at $327, maintaining an upward trajectory. Despite the price rise or Bollinger Band trend remains bearish, signaling weakness in the uptrend. Now, okay, now we're going to talk about Bitcoin Cash before we get to Elon. Again, most of you guys are not really understanding Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold is all associated with Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin Cash, the all-time high for Bitcoin Cash was around $9,500 and it's sitting at 323 right damn now. Okay. Bitcoin Gold, I think that's around $23 per coin. All right. So everybody's lost of buying Bitcoin, if you want to buy Bitcoin, honestly, if you're trying to buy Bitcoin, buy you some Bitcoin Cash. You should be able to buy a whole token of that. Buy you some Bitcoin Cash. If you want to buy you some Bitcoin, buy you some Bitcoin Cash. Buy you some Bitcoin Gold. See, they're not throwing those tokens at you like that. They're not going to tell you about that type of stuff. This is where Crypto Browns is going to shed light and try to tell you guys. Shout out to Dogelon Meme Lord. He was shouting out also ICP. That's also another token to look into too. But at the end of the day, you know, Dogelon Mars, I mean, I could spend $160 to get me $1 billion. It's probably not even $160 right now to buy $1 billion. But I'm going to purchase, my goal is I want to purchase another 10 billion tokens of Dogelon Mars. And let's get down to this right quick, right? All right, hold on. Before we get down to this, finish the whole Bitcoin Cash. Volume peaked on September 11th, but has since declined. Even as the price climbed, this divergence between price and volume could indicate a lack of buying strength. Therefore, the rally may lose steam without renewed volume support. Bitcoin Cash crossed above the 20-day moving average, $319 on September 11th, which now serves as a key support level. If the uptrend continues, Bitcoin Cash could target $340 or $350. However, a dip below 319 may signal a retest of 300 or lower. Investors should watch for volume increases to sustain upward momentum. Again, we should be dealing with our first Fed rate cut by the end of this week, hopefully soon. Okay. And then, you know, things should, you know, spike or the price shall retrace some. Do you understand? So I understand that we're super bullish that they're going to do this crazy, you know, Fed rate interest cut. But, you know, it's just going to get crazy. That's why I'm holding my position before I even get super bullish on purchasing some Dogelon Mars. Shout out to Dogelon Meme Lord. He is up in the chat. What's good, bro?
How you doing, everybody?
Hey, salute, bro. How you been?
Good, living the good life over here.
Yes, sir. And you know what? And I greatly appreciate you stopping into this live. You are a great contributor to Dogelon Mars community, and I want to give you your flowers now while you're on the live with everybody on here. So I appreciate you, Dogelon Meme Lord.
Not as much as everybody appreciates you, man. You spit the truth. I usually don't give in to influencers. You know, they're all about the money. But you are actually caring about people wanting to do financial freedom, which I respect.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, it's just a thing. It's like, and I respect the fact that you said that, is because I don't ask for nobody to say, I don't want no money from nobody. I want you all to be able to see through all the BS and to be able to obtain what others are not telling everybody else of how to obtain financial freedom. I'm not saying I'm a financial advisor, but again, this is my documentary and also your documentary and everybody else that's watching documentary as well of, you know, having financial freedom. And it's not just having hope, it's just knowing that, you know, we are investing into a new financial asset class.
Exactly. And that's what the government does. They spread fear. Meanwhile, they're loading up their bags, including, like, let's say, for instance, Jamie Dimon said, oh, Bitcoin's trash. How much Bitcoin does Chase own? Tons of it. And the reason why they scare everybody out is because once we figure out, or the whole people figure out what Bitcoin and crypto is all about, the banks start losing control of the money. And that's why I tell people, do not put in your 401k, because then, well, when you don't put in your 401k, they lose that control of the money. And a lot of people don't understand, on your 401k, they're actually loaning it out to businesses and to people, making the APR on the side, and then they give you a little taste once you retire.
Amen. Those are me.
Yeah.
Say that again, brother, because I don't think they heard you, bro. Tell them again.
Yep, I said 401k, IRA, all that stuff. What they do is they loan out that money to institutions, other people. They make their money on the side for the next 5, 6 years, and then when you retire, you get half. But that's just a little taste. So why do that for 30 to 40 years when you can just be in crypto for 4 years, stack your bags, ride the wave down, but you're gonna ride it all the way back up.
Honest to God truth. You ain't lied
Yeah,
since. You ain't never
yeah.
lied.
And a lot of people call Bitcoin a scam or crypto. And I said that's usually, no offense, people who are over 50 who don't really understand it. So when they're asking how do you explain it, I go, the easiest way is all it is just a group of computers that throw a puzzle that's out of the box and it puts it together in order to send off the transaction. And they actually understand that.
Facts.
Yeah. So that's why. So even Fed, like I said last time, Fed now, the government's been using Fed now for a year already. They're just waiting for, no offense, the older generation to die off, because the older generation, I got to feel it, I got to taste it, I got to know that it's real. We're more about digital, so that's why, once that older generation dies off, then they're going to start bringing it into, real life.
So just like what you said there, no offense to anybody, but this is
No, yeah.
How you said they're waiting for the older generation to die off because us, the new generation, we're all about digital currency. So why do you think Warren Buffett pulled out all his money out of these shares?
To buy into Bitcoin before it shot up, because everybody knows I've been doing this 8 years, a long time ago. Oh, it's a scam. Oh, it's not going to last. And now institutions are buying. Now we have crypto adoption. So guess what? I charted, and I don't give financial advice. We're going to go down a little bit, right? But they pay people like me to give them the advice.
Yes.
Because they want to be ahead of the game. How do you control people? Fear and money. That's how you control a society. So what they know is I'll say by next year, October, we're going to like either 105, 110,000. But if institutions come in, which they might, you're looking at 269,000. And I'm not a moon boy. I just go by technical analysis.
You're telling the truth. You're telling the truth, Dogelon Meme Lord. It's like, and the thing about it is this, like what I try to tell everybody. It's not like I don't believe in Bitcoin. I do believe in Bitcoin. You know what I'm coming from? I do believe in it, and like I'm not gonna say, oh, it's too late to buy Bitcoin. No, it's not too late to buy any of these digital assets, and especially Dogelon Mars. But if a person wanted to buy some Bitcoin, I mean, they are blindsiding about Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold. Right or wrong, Dogelon Meme Lord?
Oh, those are good ones. Those are good ones. The reason why is Bitcoin, if you're looking at retail investors, Bitcoin's a little too expensive because, you got kids, you got bills to pay. I get that. So things like Dogelon Mars and even ICP, because I know you're saying, oh, ICP. Dude, that one right there, if people knew exactly what it is, that is like ETH. When ETH was like $14, everybody was throwing shade. I'm not saying you did, but they were throwing shade, saying, oh, it's gonna be garbage. Now what's number two? Now what I say is Bitcoin is always Big Daddy. Right. ETH is mommy. Who's number three? It's gonna be ICP. You just got to give it time. The reason why I don't mess with Solana, no offense, but during high TPS, which is transactions per second, 75% failed. That's one. Two, within 2 years, the system has been down about 22 times. Imagine you're trying to do a transaction, get your money out, and they're saying, "Oop, the network's down. You got to wait 8 hours." You know what happens in crypto in 8 hours? It can go down, especially in crypto, the volatility. Oh, Solana's down. Oh, let me take out all my money. Boom, it drops. That's why I don't mess with Solana.
See, I didn't know that. And I'm going to be a man about that. I did not know that. Thank you, Dogelon Meme Lord. That's something.
Yeah, no problem.
Because this is something like Robinhood when they were controlling the exchange with the whole GameStop, correct?
Yep, that's true. Sorry, I was drinking here. Yeah, that's true.
Right. Wow. Wow.
And even like Solana, yeah, you can make good money, but the problem is if you look, what people don't realize is look at tokenomics. That's one, but the biggest thing is you want to look at token allocations, meaning who got their greedy little mitts in it first. Like Solana, it's 48% VC controlled, meaning they released 48% of the supply to them. Same thing why, no offense to Binance, BNB coin, I don't mess with it. 50% VC control. To me, that's like throwing your money in a bank.
Yeah. Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah. Then and that the reason why I mess with ICP is I'll make it quick. Is it's trying to get rid of Google services, not get rid of it, sorry, give it a run for its money. Because what happens is people like, let's say hospitals, what Ring doorbells, anything that deals with personal information and data, it goes, and even iCloud, it goes to either Google services or Amazon Web Services, and it's centralized. And actually, ICP is the only decentralized crypto in all the world, and it's fully on chain. Why? Because in order to do the compute for the nodes, AWS or Google has to hold that information in order to validate the nodes. ICP doesn't do that. So truly, it's not decentralized if you're using a centralized server or a decentralized cloud service.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And again, for people who don't understand, decentralized and centralized, everything is controlled. Decentralized, nothing is controlled.
Right.
That's
and I'll say one more thing. Yeah, and I'll say one more thing about ICP because we're about Dogelon here.
ICP, Dogelon Mars, listen. This is the thing, and I don't want you to feel like you're rushing. Don't rush. We're on this live. Be comfortable. Yeah. I want everybody to feel comfortable when they come up here and speak your thoughts and your opinions and your knowledge. This is the reason why I'm giving this opportunity for people like you and everybody to have a voice. Have a voice to be able to speak to the people, because we may have smaller platforms, and the small platforms are the great platforms, because people like you, Dogelon Meme Lord, who is very well educated, you get what I'm coming from? You need your voice to be spoken. You need to speak out to the people. So, hey, this is your floor. We're going to let Dogelon Meme Lord, hey, speak, bro. Speak. Talk to him. We're all listening.
So thank you. So ICP, the reason why I like it is Dfinity is the one that created it. And if you look into their developers, it's not dog pictures, no offense to Dogelon, but dog pictures, character. These are actually people that work for former Google, IBM, social media platforms. These are like smarter than anybody I've ever met. These are guys who created big, giant platforms. So with them, they own 20% of the supply, but they use it in order to do like hackathons. Like I believe somebody on our X Spaces was saying they do hackathons where they offered $10 million up to 20 million. If you can exploit it or hack it, then they'll give you the money. But nobody has been able to do it because it is unhackable. And the thing about ICP is, so these companies that pay Google and Amazon Web Services, they pay them because it depends on how much data you store. It costs up to like Ethereum charges, I think, $100,000 a month, or even maybe more. With ICP, you could put 4 GIB, which is the same thing as gigabytes, 4 gigabytes on each canister and only pay $5 a month.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's huge. And a lot of people don't realize it because it's not retail investors buying it. It's actually, people who have your VCs, your venture capitalists, but they did a fair launch. And the reason why ICP has a bad name or rep for it is because it was at 640, I think it went, but that was manipulated by FTX. They owned a lot of supply. How, I don't know, but Dfinity trusted them. And then you've seen what happened with FTX. So once that happened, they drained the liquidity and it just tanked. It tanked. So when I tell people, they say it's not going to its all-time high, I go, that all-time high was market manipulation by FTX and, SBF. So I always say, take take that part, that part of the data and chart with a grain of salt. But I had told people by 2030, I see like ICP at 400 to 500, maybe even 1,000, depending on a crypto, how much adoption it gets.
And right now, I believe ICP is still sitting around $8.
Give or take, yeah. Because I bought it when I was telling people I bought it when it was $3.28. Then when it went to $20, I sold the whole bag, and then when it went back to 5, I took profit and then got about 10,000 tokens.
Wow.
And that's what I'm holding. Yeah, I'm holding 10,000 on there, and then I believe I have 12,000 in the NNS, which is the nervous system. You can hold it for 8 years, 5 years, or 3 years. So there's people holding a lot of ICP. It's a good project to check in on or to have because it's a RWA, real world asset. So I only mess with real world assets like ICP, Chainlink. Chainlink's another good one. Of course, I have I have BTC and Proppy. Proppy's another good one.
See, I've been on Proppy since what 2021. I think that was the same year, 2021. Proppy, they're using that right now. People are not understanding. They're using Proppy in Florida for real estate.
I saw that. I bought it when it was 20 cents, and I rode the wave up to 397.
I still have it, and I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. This live, we're talking about everything. Of course, Dogelon Mars. It's not like we're talking crap about Dogelon.
Right.
We're not. We know that this is the hidden gem. We know this token is going to create multimillionaires. I'm gonna be honest about that. That's not gaslighting nothing. I'm just gonna be honest with that. But with Proppy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Before, when I got in Dogelon Mars, Dogelon Meme Lord, I bought Dogelon Mars on BitTrue. Now, back in the day, Dogelon, like most of these tokens, like these hidden gems, they were not on Coinbase. They was not on Binance. There was on Binance, the OG Binance, before Binance US came out. You remember? So when we went to go purchase these digital assets, we had to go to Coinbase either to get the trading pair, Ethereum or whatnot. But what I would do is I'll buy some Tether, purchase some Tether, and I'll transfer that Tether to BitTrue to purchase. Now, again, they took fees out of that. So with me transferring there, and it's risky, which because when you're going to another exchange, it's like they don't ask you know your customer, KYC. They don't have none of that. You're just there to purchase whatever that you can with the trading pairs. And when I seen Dogelon Mars, I said, and I was in my poker room class, and I was like, man, I threw, first it was $100. Threw $100 in Dogelon, but that $100 didn't fully go through Dogelon because the gas fees. So that's what ate me right there. So I'm like, damn, I can't really say I'm gonna buy $50 of Tether to transfer it over there. So I'm gonna have to put an extra $80 or $90. So $50 is going directly to Dogelon, and that $40 is going to the gas fees. That's how expensive it was. And when
I remember those days.
yeah, it was crazy. So when I bought Proppy as well, I'm like, man, of course, like what you say, I like to invest into real assets that has a real world use case. Okay. And I purchased that. But the only place I could have purchased Proppy was on BitTrue. So right now, my Proppy is locked in on BitTrue because BitTrue, they're not allowing traders from the United States to trade on there anymore.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that.
Yes. So if anybody has crypto on BitTrue, you're going to have to message their customer service, email them, and they're going to give you a time frame of when you can transfer out your tokens. But the thing about it is this: I have to set up a Proppy wallet. I have to transfer my Proppy out of there. But I'm going to be honest with you, I've been lazy. I'm like, well, I bought 200 tokens of Proppy at that time. It was cheap, and it's like it's locked. So there's no way I can get Proppy out of there. I can't. They locked out my account. So
you can never get it out.
No, I can't. I can't get my Proppy out of there. And this happened this year. This started this year. I've been using BitTrue for since 2021 when it came to Dogelon Mars. I can't get it out. So
wow.
If you have any crypto on BitTrue, try to message their customer service or whatnot, and try to transfer everything from out of there to your wallets. And that's what I had to do with my Elon. I had made a tutorial of me transferring tokens from BitTrue to my hardware wallet, and that was just a little bit, but I did the remaining portion on there. And yes, they do take fees. You have to have a certain amount of Dogelon Mars to transfer it out of there. And the cheapest where I could buy Dogelon Mars, I'm sorry, Dogelon Meme Lord, I'm not trying to cut it. It just we got onto this property.
Oh, you're good. I like listening to stories. It's good.
You have to have a certain amount of Dogelon Mars. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So I had 10 billion Dogelon Mars on BitTrue. So if you don't have a billion tokens, you can't transfer. You have to buy more tokens until you reach that billion, and they're gonna have to take at least a 500 million tokens as fees. That's how bad it was. So I took a hit with that until they listed it on Gemini, crypto.com. It was on another exchange as well, but I rode the wave with that. So I did not sell none of my positions of Dogelon Mars. It was just, I know if I would have bought, Dogelon Meme Lord, if I got into a heavy position like how you did, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Yeah, I would have took me probably I would have exited out 20% of my portfolio of Dogelon, and I wouldn't have to be working. You get what I'm coming from? But you guys know Luke Wagman, Dan Folger, of course, CZ Binance. Like a lot of people are not really seeing, like we're all connected. We're all connected. But damn it, they made their millions off of Dogelon. I'm sorry, they made their millions. They had it for some reason. I feel like they had an inside scoop. You get what I'm coming from? It was just nobody really was talking about Luke Wagman. We didn't even know who was the owner of CoinMarketCap, and that's what we are on each and every day when we do our articles. We go to CoinMarketCap to see the update of the crypto prices and everything else. Luke Wagman is sitting in the back. So I really do believe he still holds a bag. Of course, Dan Folger still holds a bag. But it's just, we've been in this space so long, bro.
You know who else holds a bag that nobody caught?
Who?
Crypto Messiah. Or what's the Goon? Back, I'll say in 2021 or 2022, he actually put a wallpaper on his, on X, or not what it was, Twitter, and he had a whole bunch of memes, and Dogelon Mars was one of them.
Oh, it was in
you remember?
The back. It was like he was coming out of the sky. It was like a sky picture, wallpaper.
No, it was actually where it looks like they all were wearing NASA suits, like we're going to the moon. And they all have the head of, you remember that? Yeah.
I remember that. I definitely remember that.
Yeah. And a couple other big names have one. I forgot that one guy's name. Oh man. But I'm not trying to be mean, but he kind of has his eyes kind of, he has like a dead eye. It's not being mean, but he's like that one guy. I forgot what his name. Wolf of something.
Wolf of Wall Streets.
There you go. That guy.
He
does.
I know who you're talking about. Damn it, I can't get it out of my. I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, he's a nice guy. That guy's smart. He's into real estate too.
Damn.
Yeah. And all these YouTubers that are big names, they have big bags, and the reason why they don't say anything is because they're loading up. And
Can you
then
say
once the
that
little
again? Say that. You said it too fast, Dogelon Lord.
sorry,
Say it again.
I said all these YouTubers, including the guy from Cryptos R Us, who's throwing shade on it. They have big bags and they're loading up. They're just waiting for FOMO so then they can say, "Oh, go buy it," and then they load up their they're they moon their bags, they
Yeah.
sell, and then you become exit liquidity.
Yep. Yeah.
That's what it is. Because all that. That's why I respect what you do. Because all these guys, they're just in it for the money. When they go subscribe and this, bro, you're just for the money and to fill your bags and to get your bags high. So I don't mess with none of them. I just only the little guys like you who are actually for the people and to help people rather than to line your pockets.
Right. It's just, those Lord is like, okay, when I got in this space, right, I'm gonna be honest with everybody, like I've been telling everybody in the beginning. Who really, inspired me to do these YouTube videos is CKJ Crypto News. I'm cool with him. Bearable Bull. I don't know if you guys heard of him, the Bearable Bull. And most people don't like to shout these people out. But I came in the space just like everybody. Like, man, I want to have a voice to be able to speak to the world and showing them my documentary. First, honestly, it's like this is my documentary. It's like I want to show the world. I didn't even know nothing about Roaring Kitty. I didn't know nothing about Da Vinci Jeremy. This was just about like, man, I want to, help somebody that is in our same shoes. Some people may not have high class parents or they're struggling each and every day. And that's where I'm heartfelt because I'm just tired of the big man always picking on a small person like me. You get what I'm coming from? Or anybody else. And I just feel like, and a lot of people, they fall short of this lotto, Powerball, and all this other crap. But who really got me to start thinking about crypto? And I'm gonna tell everybody, since we're on live and I got my family up on here, I always had a vision, not a vision, but like a goal when I was younger. I said, mindset, when I turn 30 years old, I'm going to be a multimillionaire. When I'm 30 years old, I'm turning multimillionaire. When I turned 30, I was not a multimillionaire. And I cried on my 30th birthday. I'm going to be honest with you, hey. And I'm like, man, what am I doing wrong? What is it? And, I got to the Lord, but then I went back to the basics. I went to the library. I started reading books. I started reading books, started getting myself educated. I had to teach myself. And then one night in 2020, this is way before COVID. I say in January, I was laying on the bed. I was just scrolling on YouTube. I seen something. I didn't even know nothing about Bearable Bull or none of them. And this guy from West Palm Beach in Florida, I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about, that he says there's 3 tokens that you need to purchase right now before the Bitcoin halving. And he was like, it's going to be too late. There's going to be big people coming into this space and they're going to be purchasing, and you don't want to be too late. And that's how they do it. They grasp you, whereas, you want more information, right? So I'm like, oh my God, I'm trying to figure. I'm like, well, I called his place. I'm gonna look him up. He's still out here. I'm gonna look, and I called. I said, well, hey, how much is it? He said, first off, the consultation fee is $3,000.
Oh my God!
Once you pay the consultation fee, your portfolio, you're gonna have to have at least $5,000 to $10,000 to start for your portfolio. I'm like, I don't even have that type of money. I said, well, okay, well, I'll talk to you later. He said, okay, thanks. Boom, hung up. I said, forget that. I'm going to do my own research. And I started researching about different digital assets. And then when I started seeing about XRP and XLM and Bitcoin, I'm like, well, okay, well, all the gems are right there. But most people are lost where they're going to go pay this guy. Now, don't get me wrong. There could have been people who went with that guy that lost that 3,000. Not really lost, they made it back because it was a run at the end of 2020. You get what I'm coming from? But with you just doing your own research, that's all it is. You have to have common sense and do your own research. You don't have to pay anybody. Yes, I speak about Dogelon Mars. I'm a true believer of this token. Just like how we have true believers of XRP, we have true believers of Bitcoin, like how Michael Saylor is. I'm just not in a Michael Saylor position to buy trillions of the tokens. If I could, I would. You get where I'm coming from? But it's just, you have to have these type of people around the world. And I just feel like you guys are watching me and able to see like, hey, Crypto Brown is talking about this token and nobody else is really talking about it. I see people try to start talking about Dogelon, but they see the movements, they're looking at the charts, and they're like, oh, this is a shit token. Why is this person talking about it? No, it's not a shit token. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's most
token.
Yeah, and honestly, like those Pepes, and not throwing shade, Pepes, ladies, all these other ones, all it is just market manipulation. That's why, no offense to Binance, like how you said, insider trading type thing. Hey, we're gonna launch this token and it's gonna go high. And then what happens? There's no devs, there's no utility, there's no nothing, no nada. And I go, wow, Pepe and Whiff and all that, they're top 10, top 15. I said, how? And if you look on their website, it looks like something a year one dev did, just straight out of college.
Right.
And when like Dogelon did that website, I go, okay, see, this is something right here. It pops out at you. You get all your info. Not, oh, just throw your money in a pit. That's what I feel when I saw Pepe. And Pepe was okay to make a quick buck, but now look, you don't hear nothing about it. Nothing about it no more. Just a here and there thing. Dogelon next year, April 2025, it's going to be 4 years. It survived so much. And all these other ones, like they say, they faded away into existence.
Yes. And that's what people and listen, I'm like what you said, I'm not throwing shade on none of these mean tokens. But I'm going to be honest with people saying, Brown, go ahead and buy you some Pepe. I'm just like, no, I'm not. I don't follow trends. I'm sorry. That's not me. I don't follow it. I'm not just going to chase a green freaking candle knowing that's going to go right back down. Now, like with the whole Shiba Inu, I'm happy that people made millions and billions of dollars off of Shiba Inu. But I didn't purchase any Shiba Inu. I'm going to be honest with you. Not because, I missed out. No, it's just my focus at the time of 2020, it was just XRP and XLM. I wasn't even looking at Shiba Inu. But in 2021, when Dogelon Mars came out, I said, yeah, this is the one. Out of all these other tokens that came out, I said, forget that. Because I seen what happened in year 2020 with Squid Game.
Oh yeah, that got rugged on live television or live YouTube. There, if you look up on YouTube, put live rugging of Squid Games. Yeah. Oh, it went down to whoop, gone. That was a big red bar. But what you said earlier, I like how I would say it in these two ways: invest in yourself and not others, and never go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah.
Never. That's how you get wrecked. That's good because like now look at. Not throwing shade on on Shiba. That thing has so many coins. It's like on life support, 1, and 2, not throwing shade on Doge, but it just relies on Elon Musk to Doge to the moon. Let me go. Let's go. But it doesn't have utility. None. And that's why I put like everything into Dogelon because I said, okay, this is something here. And I know Methuselah stepped away. But we have to remember when they launched the the cardiovascular samples, they just don't put it. They just don't let anything fly in space. You have to get it approved by so many entities, and in 2021, if you look, SpaceX, the Merlin engine, that's why I think it's in the background of what Dogelon just posted. They actually use one, the Merlin engine, and two, a SpaceX rocket in order to dock with the ISS. So he
Facts.
knows about it. He knows about it. I don't think he's involved because one, if he is involved, guess what happens? You get a knock in the sec from the sec.
Yep.
What do you know? And he don't want to get in trouble. That he's a smart guy. He's not gonna, risk his it's like basically nothing's worth your freedom.
No.
So that's what he knows about it. But he just doesn't want to say anything because the Doge boy moon boys, they'll start crying.
and that's the thing. And the thing about it is this, like what you were just saying about the whole Methuselah Foundation. Again, Methuselah Foundation can't really cash in and profit off of that. They are a non-profit.
Exactly. And and they can't burn tokens. It's against the law. Yeah, they're a nonprofit, so they can't burn, they can't give away. It's like, okay, what do we do with it? So I'm glad in a bad way and a good way that 2 years it was on hiatus because we were able to accumulate.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was like, bro, now everybody lost hope that the people that we don't need in the space,
But
those type of people.
Though.
That's what I'm saying. Good and bad. The good part is we got rid of the bad people that were just there to make a quick buck and to pump and dump us. And the good thing is on the other, well, it's not even a bad thing. The bad thing is, we were on back burner for 2 years, but we all accumulated like the real Martians, the ones that saw the potential of what's coming. Yeah. And what people don't realize is that dev team, that Methuselah sold all their tokens to, not all of them, but some of them, they paid like 20 mil. You think these people are going to rug or not do something after they paid like 10, 15, $20 million for them coins? Right. No. That's why they're building and putting their heart into it. Of course, everybody's there to make money, but what they're building is actually utility.
But all right, so this is good. I like where we're on this space right here. Now check this out, Dogelon meme lord. When Dogelon Mars was created, it was $100,000 was sent away, and they threw away the key.
Right.
Threw away the key. Who in the hell is going to throw away $100,000 and then give $360 million worth of Dogelon Mars to Vitalik Buterin?
Right?
People are not really seeing. They're not understand. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, why would that happen?
Exactly.
$360 million, almost close to $500 million.
And I'm thinking, how Coinbase helped Methuselah move all that to there, and they said no problem. If you look into Google, because like I'm an internet sleuth,
okay.
If you look, Ben Armstrong, of course, who owns CEO of Coinbase, he actually donated to the Methuselah Foundation a while back. So that's why I think they've been loading up, one, and two, they have a reason to list Dogelon Mars. The reason why they haven't, like I said, I've been here 8 years. I know the game. They're waiting for utility because they're like the SEC is watching them because they're a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange. You're not just going to list anything. And they're going to say, hey, we need utility. So that's where you come in with token burning. And the big one, the huge one that people don't look at, you have to stake Elon in order to buy land. What does that do? That keeps locked liquidity. And that's what you want to see.
Facts.
So yeah, that's a good thing that they actually said you got to stake in order to buy. So these guys, these VCs and all these people don't come in whales come in and say, oh, we're going to pump and dump it. No. If you want to build on the land, you got to stake a little something.
Right. Now, hold on. Now, I seen this, Mr. Keith. I'm sorry, guys. I know there's a lot
I know, right?
people in the chat. Like, I'm sorry, but let's see this. Mr. Keith, he says, so how high do you think Dogelon Mars will go, meme lord? He's asking you, brother.
So I not financial advice. When I did my TA without token burn, without Binance, without Coinbase, I went up to 401 to 404. Right. That's what I got. But now with Coinbase, look at Bonk. Bonk was, and it's not a trash coin. Bonk was just a meme coin. And then they switched to a DEX. Guess who listed them? Coinbase. It dropped 2 zeros. Boom. Within like, I think a week or 2 weeks. So when people go, when Binance, homie, I'm over here, when Coinbase. Because to get on Coinbase, you gotta jump through a lot of hoops. Binance, they're just, if you notice, they're just listing anything just for money. And Coinbase is like, no, we're actually based in America where they don't play. Binance is like, oh, we're over here. I think it's Singapore where they can play around, you know?
And you
So
know what,
when Coinbase,
what you just said, and I was throwing this out to a lot of people. When, remember back in the day when we have the spaces, keep that thought though. I don't want you to lose it. Back in the day when we're having those spaces, and people were like, you know, they were going under the comments of Binance, hey, Dogelon Mars, list us. And I told people, I said, please, just because we get listed on this change is not, it's really not going to show no improvement. Don't you guys know that we're on a lot more exchanges right now? We're talking about mega giants, Coinbase. We're talking about Binance. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to be listed on an exchange when we first came out in 2021. I'm talking about Crypto.com is still a major exchange. But did you see how we shot up to 4 zeros just with Crypto.com? And that's why I say I don't think it was a right time for us to be listed on Coinbase or Binance in 2022 or 2023.
and you're right about that. You're right about that. Because even look at Baby Doge. Everybody's been waiting years for that to go on there. It just went up 50%. And right now, it's not throwing shade on Dogelon. There's no utility. There, it is coming. But imagine getting on Binance. Okay, we'll go up 50% and then go down another 30.
Right.
And then it'll just be a pump and dump. So that I know what the devs are doing. I mean, you can see these guys are smart. They're not saying, oh, we're rushing. You're like, bro, chill, accumulate, and you'll go to Mars. You just have to have patience. Patience is key.
It is.
That's what it is. And that's what people don't have is they get that rich, that, like I tell my students, get that quick, rich mentality out of your mind. The people you see that make millions are the ones that have insider trading, that they know what's coming. You know, they get paid to shield. They get paid to do this. So of course they have big bags because they get shilled. They're shilling it to get to, well, they get paid to shill.
Yeah.
So I tell them, and I tell them, play the 4-year game. The 4-year game is what the 4-year game is. You wait for the halving, and then 400 to 500 days, bam, we shoot up like 200%. And like they say, the trend is your friend. Just look at it.
And another thing too, what I want to point out, I don't think I have ever pointed this out to anybody since I've been doing these videos. But when we were retracing in year 2022, we had that major drop. There was a lot of confusion in the community. There was a lot of confusion with other developers that were wanting to get into with Dogelon. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. A lot of them will try to contact me. And there were things like, hey, Crypto Brown, hey, we see that, you know, you do Dogelon Mars videos. Can we, is there a way you have a connection that we could talk to any of the devs? And I told them like this. First off, I am a supporter of Dogelon Mars. I do videos of Dogelon Mars because this is what I'm heavily invested into. I believe in this project. I've seen things at SpaceX when I worked down here. This is not a paid, like all these videos you see talking about Dogelon, they don't pay me. They don't pay me for these videos. Okay. So Island Boys, you guys remember the whole Island Boy thing?
I saw them. Yeah, they got paid for that. I know that.
No. I'm not talking. Yeah, but you understand. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
But do you know that the devs were trying to get in my ear for me to pump their token? But how am I going to pump your token with just 1,000 subscribers? Okay.
Right.
Their token, and they're telling me, oh, Dogelon Mars, they're not this and not that. I said, first off, I'm gonna block you. Don't message me anything negative about Dogelon Mars. Oh, their liquidity, their this. See, another person that's not, strong with mind will, like, they will fall for that. And
Yeah,
they'll
that's
stop
true.
doing videos. And
Yep.
that's not me. I don't listen to what anybody else say. I love when people come and give their information. That's why I have this platform for everybody. But it just, there was a lot of hate towards this token. And I see why, because, the devs are not coming out in person. They're not going to show their faces like that, first off.
No.
Okay.
No.
These are very big people. Before the new, I'm not even going to say did the devs swap. I don't even think it changed. The devs even changed. I just think there was more people, great people that came into this token to make it a lot more stronger. They needed that extra push. They needed that extra knowledge. Not even knowledge. I can't even really explain it, mean Lord.
It's
Like,
it's actually knowledge, because Methuselah, they're into science. They don't know anything about crypto, so that's why it was on hiatus for 2 years, and they were trying the littlest things to promote it, but in a good way. But they didn't know what they were doing. And even when you talk to, I think, what's his name? What's that guy's name? The guy. Yeah, there you go. That guy and the other one. The Hispanic guy. What's his name? Sergio, there we go. There, if he's not Hispanic, sorry, But that guy, you could tell the way they were speaking, they didn't fully understand crypto, which doesn't make them dumb or bad. It's just that's not their forte. Just like many people that don't understand it. So you are right, yeah. So that's why they stepped aside and said, you know what, we're actually harming it. Let's bring it, where people actually can do something with it.
And another thing, they also did a great thing. Methuselah did, and Dan Goebel. Shout out to the dad, David Goebel. They made Dogelon Mars a payment currency. They paid out in Dogelon to those contestants for the Deep Space Food Challenge.
They did, yeah, they did. And also, I think they used a little bit of Dogelon in order to send the what do you call it, the cardiovascular, yeah, because they were trying to do so much. They were trying to bring health, science, and crypto in one. And I'm guessing their lawyers told them, you know what, you can't do anything, you can't burn it, you can't stake it, even staking it, because in California, I believe, heard from my buddy, you can't even stake in California no more. They blocked it. So it depends. There's so many jurisdictions. So, like I said, bad and good because we're able to accumulate, and good because I got rid of all the the pump and dumpers.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you notice, when they put the the AI metaverse in their in the website, that little 360 it gives you, the little short video, that just shows you what's coming. Okay. Especially with AI integrated in it. Holy hell.
Hold on. And that's good that I have you up here. That's good I have you up here. Hold on. I want you see you bringing a lot of stuff that and another thing, when I do these videos, I have my mind say, okay, these are articles I'm gonna speak about this. But then, like, when I'm done with the videos, I'm like, damn, I forgot this. I forgot that.
Yeah.
But I do see, I'm gonna be honest with you, Dogelon Meme Lord. If you guys are not following him, follow him on X. And if you have a YouTube, drop your link down below, Dogelon Meme Lord. I'm just being honest with you. If you guys are on X, give him a follow. But since you're on the live stream right now, I remember I was talking about this a couple days ago. All right, damn, we're on a lot of exchange. But this is what got me here. Have you looked at this? Have you really took your time and looked at this?
I try to decipher it, and I can't, for the good God of me, do it. On the right hand side where all the blockchains are at, right, it's actually arrows. Okay, because what you do is you can saturate it the when you screenshot it. Is that what you're talking about? To the right hand side above the Solana?
Above this? Oh, this I'm talking about this up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's a bunch of arrows, and I try to decipher it, meaning there's languages that use arrows, and for the life of me, I can't find it. I can't decode it. I've been trying. I'm not gonna lie for like 2 weeks. I
And then,
can't get
hey,
it.
I tried to take a picture of this here. These are information that it's in front of our faces, but like I can't get a clear view, a clear shot because
It's difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm seeing 0.001, not this here, but I was seeing. I'm like, well, are they really saying something in here?
It
That's
could.
what
It, I was. Yeah, it could be the code for Rufus, because like I've been telling people, everybody's been not fighting me, but being a little hard headed. Dogelon Warriors on the Binance live stream, he said, because you could tell he's not a dev. You know, he's just a supporter, but also I'm guessing the devs talk to him and tell him what to say. But
Sergeant.
no, not him. The Dogelon Warriors, the one guy that comes out and talks for Dogelon Warriors.
Yes,
Is that yeah, him?
that's
He
Sergeant Pastor.
Okay, well, whoever that is that was talking with that girl, he said it's instead of saying a layer 3, I think he said a level 3. So that's telling me, he doesn't know about crypto. That I'm not talking smack. He doesn't know about crypto, so he was just told what to say and what not to say. But if you read into that video, and I posted it on my X, he said first they tried a level 2, which means a layer 2. They didn't like it, so they did a layer 3. Because if they're trying to incorporate this not just in the AI metaverse game, but also in dApps, which is decentralized applications, the easiest way to know what that is say you go on Trust Wallet and you go and you look down and it says dApps. If you click on there, you get Uniswap, Pancake Swap. While Uniswap is ETH, Pancake Swap is BNB chain, and then you get what's also like where you can stake. What else? NFTs like OpenSea. If you think about it, it has to be a layer 3 because one, they're trying to host dApps on it. Why? Because they partnered with Sol, the Magic Eden NFT marketplace. And where are their NFTs? On Sol. And I'm guessing it's going to have a wallet, probably Rufus wallet. Like think MetaMask, you see the little fox, picture like a little Rufus. Because in order to do land parcels, that's what you call them, land parcels. When you buy them, where are you going to store them at? You have to store them on a wallet. And if Rufus Chain is going to be used exclusively on there, why are they going to not have a wallet?
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's good. Yeah, so that's
Um,
why I think it's something bigger than everybody thinks, and a layer 3 is better. It's more, it adds more interoperability. And what people are fighting me on is says, well, if it's not a layer 2, that means it's not going to be more expensive because layer 2s are more expensive for microtransactions. So why the heck would you want to use something that's expensive? That's the whole point of a layer, or well, building on top of a blockchain is more cheaper, more faster, and more secure. So with all these microtransactions, even like say, what's that one called? The Meme Alliance. Who knows?
yes,
They might be using it for microtransactions too. And
right.
that's what we want. So I think they're the reason why they kind of backtracked, and because it's been the first one, the Rufus testnet was in December of last year. We're
Right.
almost a year in. So I think when you hear what he said, oh, there's a couple testnets. That's telling you they didn't like layer 2. So now they're exploring layer 3, and that's what they're sticking with. Because if you notice, we're almost on every major blockchain.
Yeah, we are.
Chronos, ETH, BNB, what's the other one? Solana,
Polygon.
and Matic and Polygon. Yeah. And Polygon, yeah, that like we're on so many of them, and I'm sure more are coming, like AVAX and whatever's out there. So what I think is it's more interoperability because a lot of the games, some are on ETH, some are on Solana, some are on whatever. But if you notice, it looks like the metaverse is going to be built on ETH because when you see the cage around the Dogelon Mars city, well, I call it that, you see it's in the form of ETH. There you go. See, you see how it's like the ETH symbol?
Right.
And the line in the middle just tells you that exactly. So it looks like that's going to be ETH and Rufus is going to be used on. It's just going to be built on Arbitrum. And Caldera is the one that helped like I'm guessing coding it.
Right. And I
Yeah.
don't know if the community knew, like, okay, for instance, my mom, I guess she had some baby Doge, right? But she had it on Atomic Wallet. So in order to transfer her baby Doge from Atomic Wallet, she had to buy some Binance coin, but it's called BSC, Binance Smart Contract. So,
Right.
So for anybody who's like clueless, like, well, damn, what is this? I can't find it. It's the Binance coin. So
It's like a form of wrapped. It's like a form of wrapped ETH.
Right. So
Yeah.
they take the fees. They take the fees from the whole Binance coins in order to transfer. Like how BitTrue, hey, we don't need we already took the fees that you took to send that Tether or Ethereum over here to buy whatever token, but
Right.
they usually take the fees out of the token that you are transferring. So just like with Rufus, like what you're saying, if they're going to make a Rufus wallet, whatever you're transferring or staking, it's going to burn Dogelon Mars.
Exactly. And like say for instance, if they're building on ETH, it's going to be expensive. But if you incorporate Rufus as a wallet on there, because it has to be a wallet. It can't be, it's just a blockchain. No, it has to be a wallet embedded in the code, embedded in the metaverse. So that's why I know it has to be a wallet, because even your, like I said, your land parcels, they're not actually just land. They're NFTs. They're non-fungible tokens. They have to be stored on a blockchain or a wallet. So there you go. That's what that is. So why pay ETH fees that are like $10, $20? And what's crazy is this is just to validate the nodes in order to create to finish off the transaction. So why not maybe $2, $3, $4 in Elon, and then it goes and it gets burned instead of just back in circulation.
Right.
And then if they, like, say for instance, if they use like dApps in order to do a transaction on there, say to buy to buy NFT, you use Elon as the gas fee, and it burns it. So not just in the metaverse, but also maybe other projects that want to use it, other like say OpenSea, this, that, and whatever, because everything is fee.
Right.
So I'd rather have a layer 3 that's more interoperability, that charges a little less rather than something that costs more where nobody's going to want to use it. That's the whole point, is you want to use it because it's cheaper, especially gamers. It's like Call of Duty. Yeah, you buy the $60 and then you're like, I want that skin. Oh, it's $20, and you can even own it. At least this stuff you own and you can do what you like, buy, sell, whatever.
Damn, as you guys see, we're probably having a little pump right now. 1296 Dogelon up 3%. It's just
somebody might be buying. Go on Dex Tools and then put whale buys, and you'll see who's buying on there. Dex Tools is better because you could see who's buying.
Tools.
Yeah.
Dex
Didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry. Dex Tools. Yeah, I believe so. Because I already have it saved on my phone. So
let's see.
So yeah, just put Elon in there, and it should show you WETH, which is the wrapped ETH. There you go. And then I can't zoom. I'm trying to zoom over here and I can't. So you see down there where it says, right where it shows you shrimps pictures.
Right here.
If you click above that, way up there, right there, click that. No, below that little arrow you were at, because I can't. There you go, right there. Click on that. You see where it says whale? Click on that right there, and you can see who's buying and who's selling, and it'll tell you the date and everything right there. And that's how I find out. That's how I find out who's buying and what they're buying. Well, they're buying Elon, but that's how you could tell.
I'm saving this. Wow.
Yeah, save that, and that's how you're able to see. Why is there so much volume going on right now? You can tell who's buying.
Wow.
And they're secretly buying because they know what's coming.
Look at this, guys.
Yeah, there you go. And you can tell like I think it's whale, dolphin, fish, and shrimp.
My God.
Yeah, right? Yeah, and the red of course is sell and green is buy orders.
Right, which is
Yeah.
okay. That needs to be shown. People do need to see
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, when people say, "Oh, they sold," that's a bad thing. I go, "No, you just buy their bags." It's like just buy their bags.
Right. Because I just seen someone sold $149,000 worth of Dogelon Mars August 13th. This is all the
Yeah,
way
see,
back
there
in
you go.
August.
Yeah. Yeah, and I believe there's where you could put the most recent. It's just I can't see because I'm on the phone. But
Right.
yeah, you can change it where it's dates the most recent, but that's how you check. The same thing with Etherscan, how I know what Binance is, where they're buying, who they're buying from, where they're transferring it. The same thing with I forget what BNB is called, but Binance is number one wallet on the BNB chain if you go look in their scan. Yeah, so that's what's good about crypto. You can see everything.
I love it.
Everything's on chain. Everything's on chain. But yeah, I'm guessing Rufus is probably now coming at the end of the month, just because in October, like I said, I did charting, and it looks like we're just going to have another lay down because we're in a descending wedge pattern right now, which usually 70% of the time it breaks out. So we might be heading down to 54K for a little bit, and then in I call it October. In October, we might go to 70, 74K, and if they launch, that'll be pretty good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I hear people saying, "Oh, the bull run already started." I go, "What? What are? Tell me you don't know about crypto without telling me you don't know about crypto, because the bull run is set to, for how do you say it, for Bitcoin to recover from the Bitcoin halving, it takes 400 to 500 days. That's in October of next year, where
Right.
we charted it at 105, 110, and maybe even up to 270,000 if ETFs and financial institutions finally buy a lot of it."
Okay, now, oh yeah, I don't know. You seen that wormhole? I think I posted that in the chat.
I saw that.
That was on Coinbase wallet. Wormhole. But that's like I did explain that. Hold on, guys. Wait, what the hell? Hold on. 2001. Why would it have an article of 2001? Hold on. Just seen something. Oh, wow. No way. Let me see. Hold on. Something's weird. All right. So you guys see here, I'm on here, Dogelon Mars wormhole. I did put the explanation on my X, but I can't. I have to look for it again. But it's crazy when you guys go on the art, when you look it up on Google or whatnot, it said December 31st, 2001. Why would they put that there?
I'm guessing it's just another like type style trading pair in order just to interact with the contract. I mean, in order to buy and sell from different blockchains.
Right. And
Yeah, because it's kind of like Stargate. It's like it's like Stargate, like Solana, the bridge over to Solana.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of if they look in the Dogelon Mars website and collabs, you can actually see they collabed with a lot of people, including not many people know, but once Rufus launches, we have 3 burning mechanisms. 1 Rufus, 2 X swipe, which a lot of people keep forgetting, is they charge you a fee in order to load it on there. It's like basically having, when you hear all these rich people saying, "I have an offshore account," that's like
Yeah.
having an offshore account. You can put any crypto you want on there, but I'm guessing, and I haven't heard anything, but it's probably going to charge you a gas fee of Elon, because I think it's like 2 or 3% to load the card. And that's going to burn Elon as well, which I'm guessing. I haven't heard and they haven't said anything, but I'm guessing.
I know they made their own crypto card, but with Dogelon Mars, that's what.
Right. Well, it says if you use it for transactions, you get rewarded in Elon.
Right.
That they did say. And then the other one is the AI NFTs. Every time you mint it, whatever fees they charge you, it burns Elon.
Yeah, Dogelon Mars and XSwipe has teamed up to create the first Dogelon Mars debit card. With the Dogelon Mars card, using your crypto to purchase goods has never been easier. Applications are live now. Over 200
yeah.
countries. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like having an offshore account.
Gosh. That's what people are now understanding how, it's crazy. And then,
And if you, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I'll say the reason why I knew X-Swipe card was coming, Rufus was coming, and Metaverse was coming before they even announced it. All you got to do is look what Floki did. They're doing what Floki did, but better. Why do you think they haven't listed Floki on Coinbase yet? Because there's something in the contract that they saw that they didn't like.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Damn. Show you guys. And also Mr. Beast know what's going on too.
I didn't even know. I don't even follow or know that guy.
Yeah.
Like I said, honestly, you're the only one I watch. Honestly, there's one other person, but other than that, no.
Mr. Beast, he still is accepting Dogelon Mars as payment for his burgers at his shops.
You didn't know that? Oh wow.
Yes. Let me try to bring it up.
Yeah, and a guy like that doesn't just want, S coins,
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was accepting payment at his because he got burger shops all around the United States. Mr.
Okay.
Burger locations. Let's see. So
While you're looking at that, maybe he might even, like, say for instance, when Sandbox, nobody knew what it was about. Like I said, Snoop Dogg bought property on there and it blew up. You could the property was $50 to $1,000, and then when he built there to build next to him or buy land, it was like $5 million. I go, that's crazy.
Right. Yeah. He was in crazy. I'm trying to, because you're able to connect, because it was another one. It was XSwipe, but there was another. We were connected to another payment system before XSwipe. I forgot the name.
Okay.
We were connected.
Yeah, and I never knew that.
Yes, and Mr. Beast was like, he made a post, and it's when you been on Twitter for so long, I don't have it on this one because obviously it got hacked. I hate when that happened, but damn, let me see if I can find it. I know I did in my old videos. I just have to go through them, but yeah,
right.
He was accepting, but still accepting payments of Dogelon Mars. He was like, basically, all the money is going to him. I mean, it's going to pay out taxes and whatnot, but those coins he's holding. He doesn't have to go buy a whole bunch of Dogelon Mars when
it's coming to him.
Right.
The easiest way to find a post on somebody is just go to his website or his Twitter account, click on the search bar, and then just put Elon or Dogelon Mars, and it'll come up whatever that person said about that particular thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm on his thing, and I gotta click on search, right?
Correct. Yeah. But within his, I think so, because I use mobile mostly.
Let's just see.
Yeah, see, that's searching everybody. I think, and I know I can't click off because I might get disconnected.
Right.
But if you scroll up, is there a way to scroll more up?
No,
there's nothing else past that?
No.
Okay.
And just mobile. You could do a lot more mobile than just on the computer.
Right. If I find it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, or just
I'll send it to you.
Post it on the X because.
Oh yeah, and then tag you. No problem. Yeah.
It's just crazy. Man, I have to go back and look at my stuff, Mr. Beast.
It's gonna kill you till you find it.
Yeah,
on the back. It's one of those things.
when a person is talking about something like I know, it's like I done did it, and it's like, and you can't find it. It's there. I know it's
Yeah.
there. I just
And I was gonna say, I think the reason why they waited for I believe the AI metaverse is complete. They're probably just looking for companies to want to build there.
right.
There's a lot of talk about Mars lately. Imagine if somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, we're building a land on Mars metaverse. Do you want to build your company on it?" I think a lot of people would jump on, companies would jump on that,
Yeah, they will. They will. Hold on.
right?
Zoid Pay, bro. That's where it was. Zoid Pay. You remember that?
Oh, okay, yeah, that one I remember. Okay,
Okay.
yeah,
It was
Zoid Pay, yeah,
This is one
you
of my
found
old
it,
videos. Let me see. Let me play
yeah.
it right quick.
Provider as well, you know, so they have their
Let me.
CEO of Zoid Pay.
What you guys see right here? Tell me what you see
Here's,
right here. Thanks to the
oh
love of
wow,
the Dogelon Army. Here's something back from at Zoid Pay. We delivered meals paid with Elon, ordered from Mr. Beast Burger for the homeless at New York Homeless. Now Elon can be used to shop anything from anywhere. Take a look. It's right there. CEO and co-founder, Zoid Pay.
one of them too. Remember?
Huh?
It's. I think it was Tap or something. It had water. It was one of their emblems is a water drop. I think it was Tap or Zip. I think it might have been Zip. It's also on there as well. As I said, there's like a lot of collabs. Many people don't realize that Elon has.
Right.
I think it was Zip or Tap, but I remember making a meme about it where he has an umbrella with water dripping.
Yep.
And that was a big one because I think either Coinbase or Binance owns that one,
You see,
that
that's
company. And they're I know they're gonna list it on Coinbase and Binance, and I'm glad they're waiting because like you don't want just a little pump, you want a pumpalicious.
right. Shop anything, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. Yep. Gotta find. Let me see.
If you found that one, I know you could find the other one.
Yes.
But I think that's what they meant with I hope you like the water. Was just
Right.
more liquidity.
It's just, man, there's so much darn information. Trying to find it. Let's see. What's this? Just to show you guys. Is that oh gosh. Don't worry, I know I'm gonna find all this.
You'll find it because you found that one. I didn't even know about that. That's old school right there, 2022.
Yeah, bro. And
Yeah.
look, and at the time, Mr. Beast only had 185,000 followers on freaking Twitter at the time.
Wow.
It's just,
Yeah, because I remember buying Elon for the first time on April 28th, 2021. And I'm not gonna lie, when it went on Crypto.com, I sold the whole bag, but I bought in. I rebought in.
wow.
And I've been holding since that day. I haven't sold none, zero.
I have not sold any of my crypto. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't sold none. Since I've been in this space, I haven't sold any of my digital assets. I haven't. I've been holding. Not
Especially
saying
if you know. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. I'm not saying I won't, but it just when I mean we're early, and when we start pumping, and once we're at the higher highs and whatnot, yeah, I'll sell a portion, but I'm not turning it into fiat. That's just the thing. What people are not understanding, they would sell it and be like, "Okay, I got all this cash," but you're going backwards. You're going back to the old tradition. Instead of
Yep.
putting all that fiat into the centralized banks, put it on the Coinbase card. Get you a crypto.com card. Put that, or you don't even need that. Wherever you go, it's just like Apple Pay. Beep, paid for it. Beep, you're paying for it. Stop. We are walking banks. We got to the financial institutions. They're gonna be here no matter what. The banks are gonna be here because why? They know a lot of people are not in tune in the crypto and they don't know how to set up wallets. That's why they are testing out with Zelle.
Yep, that's true. And like I said earlier, no offense to the older people, but how many times, you have to help somebody? Oh, how do I send Zelle? If they could barely do that, crypto it's like you're jumping from Zelle to crypto. It's like you're climbing a mountain, compared to like a molehill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, but what I did was I mostly put it in real estate. I tell my students, look, buy in Vegas right now. Vegas is going to be the new Austin, Texas. 9, 10 years ago, you could buy in Austin, Texas, like land for 50, 100, 200,000. Now it's worth millions. Vegas, they bought, I'll make it quick. They bought, what do you call it? The football team. They bought the Raiders, right? And then they bought the Oakland A's. Now they're going to be the Las Vegas Aces. What do you think's coming next? Basketball. More inflow of money. So
Beam Lord, you still there?
Wi-Fi goes in and out.
Okay.
And what you want is, like, say for instance, over there, an apartment complex, 550,000, 4 units, 2 bedrooms each, rent them out for $1,700. Property tax over there is only 2,200 a year. And if you want to retire, that's the best way to do it. Crypto, yes, but every time you take it out, it's like a 35 to 10% short gain, long gain tax, depending on where you're coming from. But the biggest thing you need is, and I tell everybody, when you retire, you're buying all that fancy stuff. You need medical, dental, and vision. Just one trip to the hospital cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, for your family, that's like I said, medical, dental, and vision.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into that because there's nothing. Real estate is always gonna go. It's always gonna go.
Yeah, like me. I honestly, I made within the 8 years a lot. I don't have Lamborghinis, Rolexes, all these fancy clothes. Shit, I say, homie, I still cut my hair at home. What you talking about? Oh, I see all these people. I just paid my barber 5,000. I'm like, okay, I just cut mine for free. Just have my girl line me up.
Yeah,
You're in here to get yourself rich, not others. When you buy that Lamborghini and all these I got cut off. I said, it's like saying, here, take 20% of my hard-earned money, $36,000. And you could have done with $36,000, put it back into the crypto market and make like another 3 million.
Right.
It's like, so I'm not into all that fancy stuff. I like traveling. That's my little thing I like doing.
That's the key. And that's what, a lot of people not understanding. Like, yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. But I want to explore the world. I want to be able to stay up, go to a beautiful country, explore the food, explore everything, nature. That's rich. That's wealth. You have the funds, but you're not chasing the time. You're
exactly.
You are in tune with time. It's okay
exactly.
to flying by because, damn it, you're enjoying each second of it.
That's true.
It's not too much stuff in your brain right now to be like, well, oh my God, even though I'm on this vacation for 2 weeks, I still have to come back. I got to go deal with the people at work. I have to do this. I have to worry about the kids. I have to worry about the bills, this and this. Most people don't know what to do with the money. They think, okay, first thing first, let me buy this, let me buy this. No, first off, pay off everything that you owe. First off,
exactly. Clear the debt.
Right.
Yep. Because I tell them, look, you're doing it for yourself, yes, so you don't have to work. But the biggest thing, if you have kids, I'm gonna make it quick. $34 trillion in debt, America. $10 trillion of that is re-rollover refinance, meaning they're gonna print money the next 10 years. Even the Social Security Administration said by 2033 they're cutting benefits down to 79%, but still taxing your check 100%. Imagine when you hit 65, what it's going to be like. Imagine when your kids hit 65. Imagine when your kids turn 18, they're not even going to have enough money to buy a hamburger. It's going to be so bad. So I say when you buy Lambos and all that, yeah, you're cool. Whatever, but you can't take it with you, and they can't, it depreciates. Leave them real estate, something that they have that they can actually make money on, where they're not working as hard as we did. Working 2 jobs, working 3 jobs, and then getting taxed by the government to death. That's what it is. It's like, and I was a big thing of education, stay in school. No, it's just a rat trap to get you to work till you're 65 to tax you to death. And then when you're 65 and you retire, you die in 2 years. I know so many doctors that they worked, like, not many people know this, but their student loans, like $500,000. The next 10 years, they're paying off interest.
Yeah,
And
over $1
then
million.
exactly. And then the next 10 years after that is finally the principal. So that's why they work like 3 months at a time. They don't even get a day off. I go, what kind of, yeah, you're educated. Yes. And I'm not knocking it, but you don't want that for your kids. You'd rather where they're like, man, dad or mom left me all this where I don't have to worry.
Money in the world. Okay,
Yeah.
now this is what I want. I don't know if you have seen this movie before. I want you guys, if you guys can, I'm gonna put it up there. Have you guys seen? If you guys get a chance, watch this. It's called All the Money in the World. This is a great film, and I'm not gonna say too much. Get a chance when you guys have a chance. Sit down and watch this. And also, what sucks about YouTube is, like, I kind of like be trying to do like a movie night, whereas it's about crypto. You get what I'm coming from? Because I can find these documentaries or whatnot, but it's kind of hard for people to, like when you go on YouTube, like Bitcoin documentary, whatnot, and they see all this other stuff, how this person became a multimillionaire, but they're just talking about their luxury life. But I'm talking about actual documentaries where there was a couple back in the day that was living off of Bitcoin, and they said they're not buying anything with cash. They're going to go use Bitcoin. So they're going to different gas stations. This gas station didn't accept crypto. The other gas station didn't accept crypto. Now, remind you, this is before 2017.
Wow.
So this one person heard about crypto at the gas station. He was like, yeah, you could transfer me some Bitcoin and I'll pay for your gas. So that's how they did it. That's how they were able to maneuver through. They did it for a month. I believe it was for a month. And it was very crucial because a lot of places did not accept cryptocurrency. But look where we are at right now.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I bought 8 years ago, it was $400 Bitcoin, and then ETH was $14.
Man,
I was like, wow, and yeah, and I took my 401k out. I had 100 grand. I took all of it out. They took their 40%. Uncle Sam. I put that 60 grand, and then I sat on it. I go, you know what? Set it and forget it. Like the old commercial says, set it and forget it,
Yeah.
or hold it till it's moldy. And I did that, and I said, holy hell, I've never seen so much money in my life before. And it's not showing off, or I'm never better than anybody. I say the story just so I can tell people, look, it's not a scam. It's something big.
Facts.
Because you always get that, oh, you're talking about crypto, the scam. I go, oh, you mean what the government's telling you and the banks, the ones that control the money? Yeah, listen to them.
Yeah, go ahead and listen to them if you want to.
Yeah, stay poor with them. Not being mean. Stay poor with them. Yeah, 4 years, 4 years, just follow the trend and you'll be good. That's why I say that's the long term, 4 years. That's when Bitcoin does Bitcoin halving, and then 400, 500 days later, you're good.
Definitely. Well,
Yup.
I'm going to close out this live. I definitely appreciate you, Dogelon Meme Lord, for coming on to the live. I definitely appreciate everybody that's in the chat. I apologize that I did not go through the chat and read every message. I know you guys know I love you guys. And hopefully I go do a live again tomorrow. And hopefully, you know, you guys could be there. So once again, I want to give you your flowers, Mr. Meme Lord. I appreciate
Thank
you
you.
for coming up on the space and giving us your great knowledge to the community.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And like I say, guys, just stay patient. Your time will come. Like I
Yes,
said, better than working till you're 65.
facts.
All
Facts.
right. Yeah. And like
All right.
Crypto Brown said, I know real quick, I know he didn't was able to answer your chats or your comments, but he knows, you know, he loves you guys.
Right. Facts.
Yeah. All right, everybody, take care and be safe. Thank you for having me and letting me speak.
Oh, no problem. And feel free to come back. And if you guys have a space, I'll come in and join. We have to do this more often. Moonbound, I haven't seen him. I'd like to see Moonbound in here, back in here. And just, you know, keep the community uplifted. We're not giving you guys just some information that just gonna keep you locked in and be like, oh, no, it's the truth. We are all
Right.
hardworking people. And we're just like how Mr. Meme Lord was talking about. ICP. He's talking about also other digital assets as well. I want this platform for your voice, not just Crypto Browns, but your voice, Mr. Meme Lord, Miss
Yeah, thank you.
C88, everybody. I want everybody to speak their own mind and feel free. There's no hate towards nobody. We are all family. We are all following the same mission, financial freedom. So once again,
Exactly.
I love you guys, and we will see you again in the next video.